Even one's on Yoru. He was not baiting with his tweet.
That's where the question marks lie. You can see just like
Demon won my eyes!
Engagement that he's taking.
Brother!
Solo. Com still looking to hold down that ground, but he's being squeezed now. Putting him in a vice
Get him back on Jet.
Still,
get him back on Jet.
Just absolutely dishing it out. Taking him off the server. 4v3 for G2.
Oh, and in classic G2 fashion, they perfectly
Bro closed his eyes IRL is
50 seconds on the clock.
Wild
and
work
Valorant is going to make Leviathan sweat. They knew that they had all of that mid control for free. Leaf still has.
Yo, Tarik, would you be down to be a fifth for some scrims, like right now?
Great ideas that nobody on Leviathan has re-cleared.
Nah, right now, shit.
Now going back
honestly, I would have been down if it was another time, but right now I'm kind of busy,
have
bro.
the read, at least to some degree.
Appreciate you asking,
has
though.
peeled off a little bit, so a lot of this is going to be on Tex, former G2 player. Or at least with this roster when they were on the guard.
Yeah, going to be a triple jump over, no baiting it out, there's no time for it. Leaf having to stick this plan down, but already
wait a damn minute.
3 versus 3.
Wait a damn minute. Texarino's in the fucking house. CZ47 in his hands.
And he secures up that pistol.
What a
dropping
play.
bands.
What an individual moment to instantly start the game. G2 ran over net last week.
Damn.
Look at Leviathan with an enormous economy advantage as we begin again here on Pearl. And it wasn't even Jorg that was impressing me as much last time we saw G2 on the stage. It was this guy, Leaf, who when he played the Chamber on Abyss, Viper on Lotus as well, was finding so many opportunities to get that value.
Yeah, he's making moves.
It's going to be an important play for Lev to shut down.
Some funny anecdotes coming out from Leaf as well, talking about just getting destroyed in the online scrims when he was trying to play Chamber. Yeah. His team just telling him, just, no, trust me, okay, when we get to LAN, it's going to be fine. And then he dominated. Headhunter in his hands. Listen, there's danger here.
Honestly, that took way longer than I expected.
Just crack a couple of heads, maybe earn a kill.
Also, the pause was really fucking long too, sorry.
And while G2 looked to try to apply the pressure into this A split, you see Demon
refresh on behind? Nah, you fucking refresh your behind.
Yoru is going to be so good for. Can play with these super advanced positions and allow the rest of his team to stack where the action actually is.
Lev 1 pistol,
Eco. Up here. What is the cue that they're waiting for? The tank just jiggling. Finally, some util being used, but blinded up, flashed up into the back of the side as well.
Say it fucking ain't so, brother.
Dashed out onto the ground. Jorgamo running and jumping straight into the fray. And with the pistols in hand,
you guys got his Jordans on? Just leaps up and kills it.
Oh, came from Jonah P though, off onto the flank
down,
to the
big
side.
Kill. 2v2.
Picked to pieces. Still
double shock and drone.
Versus 2.
Worried about the flank right now.
Down here, damage done to
Val's doing the cold zero. If you know, you know.
Both players very weak.
They might not expect him in this default box position.
Guys, relax. The washroom is on the other side of the mansion. For real, dude.
Drone, just to give that information, maybe. 2 Valen to play off of. Tech still lurking close to the box. They hit the flash coming over, and there it is.
Demon 1?
Back to where the danger is. Trent left to do the most. Half on the diffuser already stuck.
Oh my god. Why is there a world? That was a really good
kill, though. The gun differential that makes the difference.
Lev come away with a 2-0 lead, but it's expensive for them. They
What's
keep
my visual lighting?
The buy not looking
too hot here for
Lev. Should be a fairly easy round for G2 to deal with, and they're investing Yoru very early on.
Do I look tiny in here? I'm putting a tank top on.
Some quick into this
I'll put a tank top on right now.
It's going to be scouting and clearing the way. Half.
Looking like XQC? Hey, as a compliment, no? Chill, focus in the game, dude.
The A side and this A split angle seems to be a weakness that G2.
Dude, I missed the entire fucking round. One comment. One trigger, one fucking bait, one rage bait, and the whole round's over.
The smokes will pay for it with his life plant down for Valen. Enough to dissuade that one, and now the smokes to supplement the defense.
This is a bonus for Lev. They have fucking dog shit weaponry. Low key, died up spike, bro. I'm kidding, but
tucked up close to this box and angle up and over, but still that is nice.
Valen is fucking
Wrangles the rifle in his hand, still kills
he is clicking.
They can't remove this guy.
The flank is
right from behind the TP. Saving Demon 1.
Demon 1, I'm begging you, brother, show me something.
The errors
Demon 1, listen to me, dude. I need to have heard you.
Yeah, Leaf knows it. I think he heard it blossom. He's already holding the angle up, crouched up in position. You will not catch this guy unaware.
I love the teleport afterwards, though, because if he'd missed the shot,
yeah, he would have been behind it.
It's just bad news bears. It's just bad news bears, brother.
Quick on the trigger.
It's just bad news bears.
Really good read there from G2 playing that spread default.
Leaf has some of the best ears in the scene, no?
Play from Leviathan goes unrewarded.
Oh, calm. Trades it back.
More there. The exploration, no punish. Calm. Shutting him down in his path. Still, there's no slowing down this one now. With 35 seconds left, G2 have to get a move on inside.
Go now, King.
playing spoiler
What a
Tudor,
fucking-
only the one before the trade is instantaneous. And G2 are relentless.
Not ready yet.
Only Tex left alive. Visal in hand. No point investing.
Unless he opens it up. The barrel baits out the shot. Hello, Tex. Lovely with the movement.
Wait, this is on?
Oh, you might get into the consideration of using potentially some of it, but he's got a lot to clear. You can see him contacting, thinking, where could these players be?
He wins this?
There's questions rattling, fake TPs, just aiming to bait him out. Seeing most of it jumping around, and he seems to have an inclination still to pull. It's a bit of safety, time being burnt off the clock, and now Tex has to force that issue. Valin plays it safe right at the moment to potentially stand that chance. Tex tried to stand his ground. Swiftly dealt with.
And a very nice controlled
Are
round
G2
by
about to
G2.
have an Ashaus era?
You see that they've used
Okay,
both
that
of their
was
sentinel pieces of
crazy.
utility in
That was
mid,
crazy.
so they
That was
weren't
crazy
even worried
work out of
about
me.
any kind of early mid aggression because they had the vice wall, they had the trip. That just allowed them to play fully safely over towards B long.
Oof.
And here's the
I love this
backstab.
gun too.
Tour de Force even committed
Chamber
into
might
this
be
round.
back.
Didn't hear it at the beginning.
Oh.
Salvos.
Oh.
Player standing.
Not so much
Execution.
of
Demon, what
yeah,
were
that
you
is
die?
execution style, isn't it?
Brutal for Com. Goes face first in an alleyway.
Congrats on 1 million subs.
It's a gruesome
Thank you.
end, and King just
I hit it
left to see if he can
a while ago, but
get any damage
not
done
a
to the
while ago,
economy
but-
of G2, but know exactly where all the players are. That is
One.
Leaf.
Get
An incredible level of awareness
Nah,
from these
I need
guys.
to
They
keep it down
know
here.
that
They've been hearing me
something is
yell,
off. The
apparently.
drone is being broken like that.
But
You're
like-
trying to set somebody up onto the angle.
Diamond 1 in the chat. I don't give a fuck.
And the coordination is perfect from them as well. Leaf gets onto the
Just
angle,
like,
dominates
how
it
can
at the
you
same time as the
fucking
drone
take away
because he
everything
knows that
from
Demon
us?
1 is going to be tucking. And then he's got the advantage. He's hitting that shot every day.
Why is he peeking? Because he thinks he's Demon 1, but he's not.
Now, Valen calling for the re-clear over towards A main as well. Are we going to see a flash recon? Trent doesn't have it online.
Oh, they know he's there.
He's dead as fuck.
Brutal, thinking about
like solo
spamming the
play.
box as well.
It's just textbook.
Yeah, it really is.
You're on
There's
his
no
dick right now. Let him heat up.
weaknesses.
Dude, did you watch
no
the last
gaps in
match?
the play overall where G2
I let him heat up last match too. He
eventually lapse and give
fucking
that in
let me down.
to
I
Leviathan.
just want him to play well.
Managed to
Same as,
retake with just
I
3
want
players
all the
left,
guys
and
to play well.
even
Like
one
my
topped into it.
my
You
Yays,
can't
my
afford to
Demon
buy.
1s.
Hold on. He's missed. Cut it off onto the corner there, and the Salvos will not be getting anything done as a result.
Too slow for Jonah P. 150 health still didn't get tagged by any of
It
it.
feels like
They're going to invest the Vice ultimate here in the
a good
post-plant
Vice ult.
5v3
I mean, they were
just to
saving
ensure
anyway, but just to-
that there
yeah.
is absolutely no chance whatsoever
It feels
that
like
Lev
forever ago that Ye
could
was on like
commit to that
Optic
one.
and shit. It's kind of insane.
The
Like
decision's
that.
made for them, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, this is
Optic
this is the thing.
roster
The decision is made, but the round is not over.
Feels like
Leaf is going hunting. So is Jonah P
a
all the
long
way
time
through mid.
ago.
They knew this save call was coming through before Lev even made the decision themselves.
The money, the guns, they need to hold on to these. Oh, Fangor. See if there's an
We need Marv back in the
exploration a
server
little
for
bit deeper. I
real,
don't think
yeah.
Leaf's gonna be overextending.
Look at the Vice wall he has, chat. Is that
Difficulties,
tech?
obstacles,
Look at
lay
the.
it down, and there's some thorns for you. What a combination!
Oh, we're not gonna see if it's tech because he's
Up
dead.
and over, Jogamo's already deep into the site. He's got these early angles and line of sight. Drone to clear it forwards.
Oh.
Players are ahead of it, but damage done. Jogamo, I have to respect
Astro wall, they have to play
They're going
up.
back and clearing for art control as well. They've planted for art. So this is an area of the map that they can hold. They can give up that normal position towards backside.
it. He pings out over the positioning. Flashes in their face as Demon 1. We're letting them know
Sheesh.
exactly where they stand. King
Traded.
steps
Where'd
up to the
Demon 1
mark.
die?
And
He
deals
went
with
into the
challenge.
corner
That
and
is
died?
Jogamo still is going even
It's
across the
walled off
board
the
now.
bomb, no?
Cosmic Divide splits up the site.
Is it?
Still
They
is
know
on the
they're
wrong
off
side of
though.
things.
Is this wall good?
It's going to be accessible
Should it
to a
not cover
degree
the
here. They're
entire
gonna be
bomb?
At least making a good
'Cause
go
they can
with it,
see
but
if you're
what's
on
the
it.
next layer of things? There's a 2v4.
I can just
Lev
knife you as well.
backs
This is a
against the
bad
wall.
wall,
You're
I
forced
believe.
into
Are we
essentially the
capping?
save again, if you even can you get out of dodge? Joker. Oh, it's Jonah P. Excuse me.
They're running into
Still
his lap.
watching every
They're
angle
jumping
of
into his
retreat.
lap. Here.
Pit's not being covered
Oh.
right now, and there it is. King
King?
just pounces on the opportunity. This
35
is the
seconds, what do we
difference that
do?
they needed. Off the back of a mistake, just not covering that angle, but still, you have to be able to
This scenario
capitalize
where they smoke
when
game
they're
in and the
handed to
enemy's
you.
running through it
30 seconds
happens so often, it
This
feels
round
like.
is finally looking like it will go the way of Lev. Time running short for G2.
Wait, they've given up
Contact
sight.
plays
Is he gonna go for a
are
spam
called.
kill?
Making the moves now, cross onto the side, flashing
Spam
through
kill.
the back.
Bang spam them. Let's see if King could as well.
Still
Oh,
connecting,
they're
spamming through things.
aware.
They know that there's that potential weakness.
Holy
Seized.
fuck, he planted the bomb and got out.
Locking Valen down, but again,
Scotch-free.
While landing, there's a dart and a re-clear. There's no way that
Where'd that
G2 are going to be able to
throw
battle their way past this one
They
still.
have 3
It's a
ults.
player advantage. Lev now. Might as well throw a kitchen
Overkill?
sink at
Question
it.
mark?
The cows are coming home.
I mean, this is great for G2. I'm not gonna lie. They shouldn't have even been in this round.
A lot of sound cues cut away. It just comes
There's
down
no
to the gunplay
fucking way
in the
Trent
hands
got
of
that.
these players. Lev, surely able to win the day. Cutting them up, winning the fights out, and not planted. Play with a util pull, slowing them all the way down. G2.
I'm watching it on mute. You're pissing me off.
Into this, but it's into the firing line. Kill feed filling up entirely. Nice shade of blue still. You don't want to overextend into this one. Leave.
Come on, what are we talking about?
And the punish
Where are you
was
going,
inside,
sweetheart?
backing away,
He saw
cowering.
him. Jiggle me, I dare you. Jiggle me, I fucking dare you to jiggle me. I'm fucking begging you, jiggle me.
Trying to put whatever he can in between him
fuck,
and the enemy.
Nathan.
Lovely peek though, and a lovely shot on top of it. Horn up and over. Trent forced forwards. Spots out of positioning, and then now he's getting the chase and the move.
Oh my goodness, he's aware. He's fucking aware. He's so fucking aware. Oh my god, he's insane.
That's unbelievable.
Holy.
Ridiculous. Evenly.
Bro is being fed in house, I know. The fuck's
Not
happening?
anticipating this one here. Natang going for a peek and Walk Class Classic in hand trade. Jorgamo cleans that one up still. Players trying to square up to him.
What do I got? I have
Really
no
want to
idea,
tango
but it looks
with
good as
this guy,
hell.
Jorgamo.
It looks like
dog in
chicken
him.
and like salad and like, I don't know, rice and like, I don't know. There's a
Anticipating the
bunch of stuff in there.
contact play. Tech
But
still.
Yeah.
With a
hold
bullet
on.
to the brain removes him. Rifles are plenty now. Picked
Great.
up with the upgrades.
Great chances of winning this round here, Leviathan. The clone that came out from Demon 1 gave G2 entirely the wrong
like
read on what was
protein,
going on. They thought it was a full
really.
B long push. That's why they tried to A split. Now you kind of have to clear out A main.
What
And
happened
Leaf,
here? I didn't see
the
anything.
hubris brought a stinger into this round, despite the fact that he has 4.6k in the bank, because he was wanting to play around his chamber op instead.
I do respect it to a degree. You don't want to give your opponents a gun in case you do end up falling.
But it's going to make it more difficult for him to take those kind of fights over towards A main. So instead, G2 try to flip the map.
They do indeed.
Personally, I think the Rockets. That's why I'm not on stage.
Rendezvous not going to be standing
Get back in there, Leaf.
against all that.
Jonah?
Close.
Professor.
Quarters action
Professor
called. Here's
P.
Jonah
What's he pushing, P?
He's
God
knocking on
damn,
your
bro.
door.
It's a perfect players on this fucking team. I
They were
hate them
fully
all.
aware that
I
the map
hate
was
every
flipped this
single one of
entire
them.
time. Leviathan got to get a move on here. A main control, they were waiting for the team to maybe make
Bullshit,
some moves
how can
here,
they be
but
this
all
good?
fall in the end. Fury in the hands of a few of them. A couple of pings and a couple of tags. Orders necessary.
Trent got a little
Paul
kill.
is toppled. King has to take risks now.
You
Steps
are a
up and
fucking
players
freak.
lined up.
You are a freak.
Two taken away.
You are a
Straight
freak
from
as
the
well.
fight clones in your face.
Demon
Flashed up,
1's in the
quick
server. Let's go.
scopes in
We got a
play.
game.
That is Lev.
A4.
Flash over towards B.
You're seeing it. Plenty of bodies as well. Plenty of action where that came from. Flashes up and over the top as well. Still G2. The ones winning out. They got that player advantage. Nice and early.
Where did Demon 1 die?
Leviathan getting a bit of a move on.
And this was all supposed to
Oh
drag
my
them
God.
into Leaf's setup over here. He can get one, get out, and then you're going into the Vice Thorns as well, offering as many
Wow.
opportunities as possible. Leaf
Bro,
though,
that
has to
TB's
evacuate
insane.
there.
What
Would have
the
been
fuck?
suppressed, would have been vulnerable.
Are we seeing
But
this?
once again, G2 coming out with a really nice idea on the pistol rounds. Lev forced to react rather than
Write
run
that
their
shit
own
down.
setups.
Wait, Trent? No way he is
Might be
this.
offered an opportunity though, because there's still a three-player stack over on A. But could you believe it? Trent is still absolutely styling on Lev.
This guy's smurfing, dude. He's legitimately
Game
smurfing.
just looking far too sublime. Backs away now. Plays a massive player advantage for the
Jesus fucking
retake.
Christ, this community is fucking insufferable. Wait, what happened?
still down,
Infix,
though.
I'm curious. Why do you say that?
By Con.
What happened? Tell me.
The reposition and
Let me
barely
talk-
gets away.
let
There's
me
a few
figure it out.
stragglers
I'm
chasing him.
curious.
Tex is in a cheeky position. Back horse maybe not accounted for, but still you got to think.
See what he says.
Trades might be online. Flash.
Tell
trying
me
to
why
take
this
that
community
heat.
is
Timing's
insufferable.
Here. Com just the one, and Tex was dealt with. Hell of a task here for him, and chipping him away. Tap tap with the pistol.
Round
It's
here
smarter,
called from
really.
King.
Yeah, 40 seconds left roughly into the round, and finally we get the opening. Demon 1.
I'll find you.
Had a slow year last year. Would like to heat up here and now, reclaim that title of the King of Hell.
30 seconds
He'll be
left.
trying to pave the way for the rest of his team though. Reinforcements arriving. Roughly so here for G2. Holding it down in through the smokes. Valen just looking to dominate that angle, make sure that nobody can overstep it.
4v5, retake, bonus.
Flashing through the back now.
Planted for Art.
Indeed it is.
Trent,
Still
one.
getting overwhelmed, I think, just by the
Demon 1 getting
targets.
aggressive. He's not feeling it, but he's trying to force the
Choose
issue.
from.
Let's see if he gets
Demon
one.
Looking a bit uncomfortable in terms of where he wants to stand.
What's
He could
happening, Max?
Really just be opening himself up to One too many angles.
Max,
Still,
you're
they have the gun
jumping!
advantage and they have the player advantage. It's G2 that have to push forwards. Discipline from them, peeking with it. Still, not with a weapon later, things.
And they're all dead.
Wondering if
All right,
it's
what's next match?
there.
Fracture.
What is
Cool.
that? Just absolutely tears them to pieces.
Wow.
In through the back.
12 seconds.
And King has got to step up.
Obscuring. 10 seconds
Spike.
left.
Drop
He's
down,
bad as fuck, I'm not
isolated,
gonna lie to you.
seconds remaining, forced to stick it away. Tex has to defend, faced
Player standing.
by just too damn much of the odds. Still, it's
God.
going to be Swarm jumping, peeking.
Oh my
The right
God, they made a
clicks in
round out of it.
hand.
2v5,
No
nice try.
chances.
Respect.
Definitely so. King made
One shot anyway.
That's insane.
Wow.
Brutal, isn't it? Just a little bit of that extra damage.
Yeah,
Leaf, an
that's
absolute
fucked.
nightmare to deal with.
One enemy remaining.
And again,
Because like he's not playing as well as he used to.
Here.
Yeah, I mean for sure. But that goes for all the other guys. I think the example I'm
Exploration
looking
into
for.
mid-G2. They're just going to walk about.
What is the example I'm looking for?
Rewarded.
and it's so difficult.
It would
it's
be a
so difficult to
player
react
that's-
against G2 because you're running into that double sentinel utility.
Quick little bait at the wall. It's one of the first times we've actually seen it
I
from
don't know
LEV.
what the example I'm looking for is.
Demon 1, Dimensional Drift. Has to be some level of value gain from this one here. Spotting out a few of these players. Trying to get the clearance down. Spots the two of them, so knows what they're pushed back into. Cosmic Divide splits it all the way up. They see the barrel though. They know exactly where Demon 1 is going to be placed. This is a rapid approach to get
I
themselves
guess it would be a
back into
player
the
that's been
battle.
playing really
Scatters,
well
sound cues
and
get
has stayed
away.
on a team and
Onto the
continued to
road,
play
all
really well.
loaded, but this is carnage
Through roster
into the
changes.
final
Oh,
few
it's over.
moments. How do you
That was
contest
insane
with
shot,
this,
though.
man? Players already squaring
Holy
up,
fuck, it's
fighting each
fast.
other. Flashes are collecting all sorts of value,
Oh my
potentially. Jorgamo, what is
How
that?
has he done this?
Up in the sky. And Sky High indeed just removes two of them like
Shut
an
off the
angel
shitty
of
ass
death.
music.
And
Listen,
Jordan P
dude.
can't even be removed, man. Back up and
I said it
reinforcements
earlier, I have to
arriving
play shit music
collect
today.
up the stragglers right from behind.
Oh my
Still
God,
Spike
Tex
dropped
Areno
down, and
in my
Tex
fucking-
has chances, opportunities. Does he know that Lee
Yo, he's got-
is
he
there?
got the
Spike
bomb!
picked up, Spike picked up,
Spike's
he got
gone.
it, no. Flash up and over, dodging, drifting, movement is all over the place. It's a team flash. He
cried.
self-blinds himself,
I
for God's
cried
sake.
like a thief
He
in the
forced
night.
both of them so that he can escape, and he's away like a. I was going to say a thief in the night, but a thief in broad daylight.
Yeah.
Like a
In the
thief
full
in broad
light of the
daylight.
sun.
Jinx,
See
you owe
when
me
he
a
stares
kiss.
straight at it. Tex drifting around now.
If there is any justice in the world, Tex will win this round.
What the
You're forcing
Oh, he's off a little bit. This is tough. I think he's dead. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's very fucking dead.
That is a stun that is
Holy
picture
fuck.
perfect.
Imagine.
Click adventure game.
Oh.
Demon 1 forced to answer.
Dude, how do you
back.
anchor this bomb
Not for
site?
long,
Did you
though.
see the utility he had to face
Immediately
right
sitting
there?
straight
He
back
got
into the
double
spectator
tail
queue.
rocketed into a brim
Be
molly,
waiting,
into a fucking
watching,
breach,
see if his team can even do
vice
anything about
flash,
it. Jorgamo,
into
that
a
is your
breach
team's
stun.
flash.
You can see how high tempo
The
this
util
game
continued
has
onto
ended
the
up
site.
becoming.
There's no room to breathe.
At the same time, the slightest
Oof.
little drop.
Open angles though. Wanted to take these fights down.
And the Tejo zone,
Trying to
yes.
create space for Trent to get across. Yeah, and they have done it.
Attack out through the back. Earns himself the one though.
Nathan, the new pickup.
Fully aware now of his positioning. Nade up and over
Nade
the
is short.
top. Trent back to the wall. And he's safe there.
It
Trent got
sounded like
away
a plan
too.
towards Dice. I can
He's
understand
worried about where
Tarik
Leaf
sending
is.
The nade over there, but now he's got a 1v2 to manage.
Oh.
Try and find these players, man. There is just these players backing away here. That's gone two.
Wow,
and okay,
man.
well,
Dude,
just getting away
oh
with
my-
murder now, aren't we?
wait.
Still, Sheriffs knocking and
Wait,
toppling.
Demon
The
One
heads
just
are
fucking did something.
rolling. This is what Lev needed. Get himself straight back into things. Leaf is left alone. Spike dropped down. It's well away from him. He's got to try and reclaim this space. But you got to
Does
think.
Sun qualify for playoffs or they need one more? No,
Rifles in
it's
the
not.
hands.
They're already in the fucking
Doubled up.
playoffs.
It's a high-low
There's no
setup.
playoff. This is it.
On an off angle as well.
They need to win
Good
one
luck
more.
breaking this.
One more for Bangkok.
Leaf would have to almost toggle to see if he can get it done. Hold on.
Lord Almighty!
Spotting just a shoulder.
Lord Almighty!
Receives his kill.
He has the ult.
Knows where the two of them are. Spotted a killjoy. The tank does have the ult. Showstopper might be necessary, but not loading it.
Oh
Not using it.
Hey.
Give me delays to try and get this
Oh
util
God.
out and
He
over
saw him.
Showstopper.
He saw him.
Throw into spawn.
Tex is not having a good
And
time.
just wraps around.
Oh man.
Brings Tex down to the
Jaw's
grave.
having a game right now too.
The only player that could have really
Oh,
stopped this.
plant.
Oh,
They're
Con
planting
going for a swing.
in the
I was going
open.
to say, the only player that could have really stopped this was the
Wow.
tank, because he's also got his Razor online.
I'm going fast,
What a
man.
fucking
Yeah,
breach
push it.
ult.
Yeah,
What a
breach
good
ult.
breach ult.
Scattering these players around,
What
trying
a
to knock
good-
them around like bowling pins. runs, rocket straight through the door. This is Anarchy
4v3
in action. And Trent's going to try and lock this one down himself. Steel Garden now overlaid on top.
Wow, Calm.
Guns and weaponry still alive and kicking in
Big
the hands
Calm.
a few of these players, but Calm
2v3,
is a one-man army.
Leaf is
He's
alive,
taking it
but-
over. Hunter's Fury is earned.
Oh,
now
he
we
missed
use
the
to see if
first
they can
one.
cleave away into
Dead.
the side. Jorgamo nowhere
Calm.
to stand.
Wait.
Safety, not really an option there for Leaf.
Gosh darn it.
The Tank King taking space.
Oh, no way.
How did that happen? How did that
Absolutely
happen?
no chance. Com's trying to
How
get
did
mid
that
round
just
info with his drone.
Wait,
Just
they're gonna break
aftershock
this.
him.
They're gonna break this trend.
Salvo is still
Or,
online. You can't use
Tex,
the
don't
lockdown
do
at
it.
the moment.
Tex, don't.
Tex might want to go
Wait,
for this
Tex.
anyway. Just throw it out, man.
He's
He's
just
been
gonna
holding it in his
rocket it,
back pocket
though.
for the longest time possible. There's a timing to be taken. Jorgamo trying to go for this one. Plant is
Wait,
down.
why
Salva's going to be used to try and force this fight. Not for the
I'm
lockdown. You
confused.
haven't dealt with that. Brimstone ultimate offline. Leaf still taken away. Two of the players of Leviathan.
Wow.
He claims that space
They
despite
weren't
the fact that he
affected
is
by the
detained.
KJ
Everybody
ult,
up and top
so
and
they
over
didn't rocket
into
it.
tower.
I didn't
The
see
molly
that, but they
shut
weren't
them
affected
out.
by it.
Sealed them out of the picture, trying to step up to it, but
No
that is a
smokes.
brave
Demon
challenge
one,
indeed.
over
Demon
two,
1.
Flank main.
He's forged in these fires and he's going to try and make the moves.
I don't hate the play, that's
himself. Jorgamo, oh my god, man! It's a casualty of the friendly fire, but
Trades.
he's still alive and kicking.
Big
Up and
push.
over the top.
Spike's gone down on the south
Oh,
side.
wow,
They ran-
Leaf on the
The
lurk.
squeeze though.
Spike.
On either side, just seeing if they can rip away, tear away any sort of semblance of map control from these players. We're going to be trying to take these fights.
Wow, look at these
overlaying
fucking
the
smokes.
Jorgamo got ult. He got ult.
And here it is, Showstopper in his hands.
Oh my god. Wait,
Up
Jonah
close,
killed him.
But his rifle's
Oh!
doing Texas sprayed them all
Yeah,
down.
he knows tech. He knows where Leaf is too.
1
The
minute left in the
reposition.
round, by the way.
He saw
It's
you. He
down
saw
to
you.
1v1, just finding themselves barely.
Sheesh. The
That's
sheriff
a
kills
nice
have
one.
been nice.
Tank though, quickly accosted onto the
Oh.
position, swinging
Bombs
around
down.
here.
Spike
Tom's
down.
still there, he wants to go for a bite of the apple. Push back and away over the
Flank.
aftershock. Demon 1 creeping and crawling off from the side.
Wow.
Raw aim on display for
2v3.
but a moment
Where's
before he's
Leaf?
put in his grave and across the zip lines. Whee! Leaf gonna be looking to rejoin his team.
He's just.
Teammate.
he's-
They have to cross King's sideline.
And they're way
They
open
both
to
had,
it.
like,
Not anticipating
man,
that these
not
players could be
ready,
there.
man.
This is a bit of a weird round,
1v3.
topsy-turvy.
This is
Equal
one of the
rounds.
rounds though that showcases the quality of
Oh.
Leviathan. Oh, and the
Wait, they hear this.
The read on this. They're already clearing arcade.
They don't know which
the slower
way it
Leaf
goes, right?
the more chance. But they're instead going
Can
under
they hear
tunnel.
this? They can, right? But I don't think
you,
they
you can
did.
barely hear the zip on this map.
Okay.
If you've got the hearing of a dog,
Do they realize he's got the spike? Why are they triple
I think they
holding
grouped
the
up
tunnel?
because they want to just play retake on the site together.
I got to assume
Ah, they're
that they.
not. Okay, they've got players in
I don't think
front,
they.
Yeah, that,
Looks like they were
30
overlapped.
seconds left.
does Leaf have a chance of being able to win this one? It would be absolutely gutting if he did. This is another one of those scenarios on an eco where
Yeah.
Lev have got to convert the 3v1.
They got the weapons.
Leaf gave him a run on it last time though.
He did.
He planted open. He's
And
playing
he's got the
dish.
Vice ult again.
I don't think he's gonna Vice
Same
ult.
kind of situation as before.
Will he? I don't think so.
You'd anticipate him to
I doubt it.
playing a bit more forwards, honestly. A 1v3.
It is actually a common 1vx spot to play over towards Dish here.
I think they'll. I think he
try
has to
to
get
catch
kills on
one
the
as
cross.
they
He
go
has to get
towards
an early
There's
kill.
an open
I don't
path.
think he can hide.
That. Swarming together though.
His timing is so
Back
good.
solo, and nobody anticipating it. Steel Garden offloaded, and why not? Rip the guns away. King forced down to the secondary sidearms
Wow.
and side stick. Done, isn't it? Forcing the ult out nice and early. This is a Hunter's Fury, a Com classic. Dart revealing on a showstopper to squeeze them from behind.
Cool set play.
It really is.
Very EG-esque.
Trent dropped down to the double digits. Narrowly avoiding and evacuating. He's
He's
got that
getting flanked.
spike in hand, and he needs a bit of a bailout from the rest of his team. And
He got flanked. Bomb
G2
down.
themselves looking to go for a bit of exploration.
Wow.
Bullets are raining down onto them, so not going to be getting that plan. It's a minute 10 onto the clock, and
Spike's
still,
dropped.
yeah, maintaining that tower control. Leaf
Uh-oh.
regaining it, but creeping up
saw him,
towards the
no?
top. He's just spotted, I believe, a leg.
Wait.
Breach,
What?
okay, the Brim
Oh,
pushing him out
bear
wide
with.
into the open. The tank has really stepped up to that challenge. Jorgamo will do
Nice
his
try.
best. There's only so much.
It's a play.
G2's
It's a
home.
play. It's a
Leaf is just
play.
taking pot shots, peeking up and over here. Brim holding through the back, spraying
Oh
and
wait, that's tail
praying.
ult.
Sometimes
wait,
you need
Leaf
a bit of
killed him.
divine intervention.
How has Leaf got two with a stinger
How is
in this
Leaf
spot? How has he got
here?
three?
There's no way, man. You're forcing the
Dude,
issue
Leaf
to
is
this
doing
degree.
unholy things. I hope you guys
Pressure
realize this.
pushed
He
and
is doing
mounting
unholy things.
onto Jonah
Trent.
P. And Trent left alone into it. That is reaction times at work. Salvos in his hand.
Planet
Piece of
open.
mind granted. Opens
going
the
for
door.
it.
Playing a bit of mind games. Demon 1 diffusing, sticking half onto the board. That gives him win cons to play himself out of this.
Oh my God,
what is that?
Horny? That means horny? Safado means horny?
And they've just left the tank on the
Come
side.
to Brazil, Safado.
Utility going to be in the hands of this one, but when you remove the first obstacle that is the tank, they know it's already kicking.
How do they play this post plan?
Nanoswarm's
What do they have?
over. Can they get their heads onto the mollies that are going to be flying
Look at
swiftly
Texas flank.
over the
Look
top?
at Texas flank.
There's another one. They read it. Juggernaut with half. They read the flank, and he's going to pay for his life with it, but he has brought that win con for his team into the pistol. Now the classics in hand. Tap, tap. There they go. Drifting down and away the aftershock. Just in time. It's narrowly there. Revealed up to the world. Can he even get this one, Trent? Just
Whoa, what a post plan.
Control.
That's what to try and peek themselves into,
That
but it was
breach
util to
stun line is
supplement.
perfect for
right
Jaw
there
to
behind
peek
them, and they hear the
close.
footsteps jumping around. Jorgamo wants to try and put the difference maker in against his former teammate.
Oh my God,
taking a fight
man.
straight
That's
to
so
them.
nice.
Kill over the shoulder though.
I love the
P,
teamwork that they're doing.
To take him out, and that's a spike earn as well for their troubles.
They're just playing to win.
It's so
like,
easy to just go over the rope and pick it up.
Of course.
Surely.
Type of play I would make in ranked.
Com making sure that he gets everything he can out of this round. At least he's going to be able to pick up an ult or two.
Guys, Demon 1 on smokes.
G2
He played
firm
Brimstone on
control of the north side of
EG2.
this map.
On this map, I'm pretty sure. Right?
If Valen gives away a cheap one, I mean, that flash even is giving them
He played
such
it on
good information.
Bind as well.
Valen should be paying attention, waiting for contact here.
Worthless.
Those are the maps that Jaw was playing
King
for his,
forced to
I
fight.
think.
A 1v4 now down to a 1v3.
Surely
45
unwinnable
seconds
for King. 1v3 here with a Guardian, a
Chance.
Phantom rather.
Stranger things have happened.
Honestly, he could get an ult orb here, he could get a death, and then he's one away from
He
being
should
able
get
to
the
have his
orb,
rolling
but
thunder
I guess
online.
whatever.
There are ways, even if he doesn't win the clutch here,
How
he
does
can
stun
still
not
come
get
out
him?
with a bit of a win.
Dodging the lines of util.
15 seconds. Someone rope across
On
now.
his way. Flash play and a peek. Trying to swing out and take these fights straight to them. Bit too much to overcome. And backing
He's
away.
gone
There's
through
a
the
volley at
molly
feet.
and
Not
killed
enough
him.
damage
That's
to
actually
try
just
it.
unlucky.
The tank just really brute force is the name
The
of the
Brim
game
molly
for
does
him.
so much fucking
They
damage.
got Armageddon online. Trent, by pushing out through Dish.
Use this one straight into tower. It's a full line as well
we
to
didn't fucking see
accompany.
the kills, of
And
course, we're
Com
watching the
has
fucking
to
ult.
contain. He's traded out eventually, but not before he did deal with two of these players. And this is Leviathan.
What was this? The Tejo ult from Trent?
They've made those moves.
I think Com was just in front
Good
of it, right?
control on that arcade push.
Yeah.
Forcing the play out of G2.
Really
Save,
nice. I mean,
just
they are
save.
back into this game.
Why not
Barring
keep
something
Aspas since
ridiculous
Raise
here
Beyond
in
roll is
1v4
open?
from Leaf.
Spike planted.
I don't think it was a keep Aspas type of situation. I think
Which I'm holding my breath 'cause he
Aspas,
has been pulling off ridiculous stuff all day.
I mean, I don't know if he
get
left for the back.
Float it, okay,
That guy's
breach
dead.
ult. Here's the go button and an aftershock in your face. Good luck dealing with that. The tank wasn't long for the world.
Oh, Tex had a free kill. Went back for it, double dipped.
Oh, he went
gets
back.
rewarded.
Got it.
Straight up and
Wait,
over
did
as
Trent
well.
not hear the wall
Small
trigger?
comms issue there
I
from Trent. He
wonder.
didn't realize that the wall had been tripped at Dish.
Just
Traded,
these players trying
3v3.
contact
Hold
back
up.
into him. Demon 1.
Good Molly?
Wrap it again.
It's
got
time
it.
for Jorgamo to go for the
do
rotate. He's
they
the one
know
with the
about
showstopper.
Leaf?
He's the one with the power to shut down.
Observer!
Leaf
That
run.
was
He is
the
hard
worst
committed
thing you
into
could
that corner.
possibly
Don't know
do.
where he's gonna be peeking
Now
out,
I've
but
had
delayed
too
peek
much.
at Demon
Are we
1.
kidding?
Virtually
It's
kills
been
him.
bad all day,
Showstopper.
but that was just
The wall of
unacceptable.
fire and Brimstone and
What the
Fury
fuck?
at your feet. And targets.
It's 1v1.
Acquired
Oh
Valen.
my god.
Left into that 1v1 versus Tex. And let's
Oh my
see
god, that's the one. That's the
happening
one.
in real time. Player lurking
Observer had a
off to
slip
the
up and that
side.
happens.
Timing to be taken. Valen.
But it's just been all day. That's why I'm mad.
It's
It's been all
murder
day.
there. There's no follow-up.
But
where's
with
the
that being
trade?
said,
Where's the spam? It
I could
feels
be
like
crashing
Lev
out,
should
and
have
I'm
been able
sorry.
to defend the tank a little better in that
Got.
spot.
Got.
Tex just spotting back of the heads of two of the players, not able
This
to
is
do
an
any
eco for
damage,
G2.
though.
Trent also took the orb in halls, which means he's one away from getting Armageddon. If he does end up getting that ult online, it could be tough here for Lev to get a plant down.
Just say they're
against
bad. I need to say it
Orbital
more
Strike
respectfully
against
because I say it like
Armageddon,
a
salvos,
dick.
And King does like to call slow rounds.
They baited out that ult. That's like the first
That's
mistake
also
Leaf
gonna
has made
slow
this
them
game, no
down.
joke.
The Steel Guard,
That
they're
is legit
playing
the
for
first
clock.
mistake I've seen
The
him
clock
make
is the
this
win
game.
condition for G2.
They know it.
King's got to recognize that and slightly up the tempo.
I don't even know
here
if it's a
without
mistake,
making
but
too many errors.
it just wasn't the right
Players are
play.
split all across the map right now. 30 seconds remaining roughly into this round to work with Hunter's Fury.
Oh, he
Can
walked
clear that
into
way?
it
Oh my God,
blind.
he's waded
He
right
dodged
into
it.
it. Bit of flash into his face. Can he avoid most of this here?
If he gets a kill here, I'm gonna be pissed. Wait, the util's good. The support util's so good. 20 seconds, equal round. KJ ult. There's only 10 seconds left.
It was indeed, and still sidestepping, tiptoeing into the site. Rifles in the hands of these few players. Chaos.
Oh, he missed the util.
Needs to be played towards Pandemonium. Maybe that can pave the way, but King sticking that plant down, and it opens up these fights.
Wait, how has Trent got 2 kills?
There's no help in sight.
Oh my God,
no
Trent! How did they lose this round? Still gets the kill.
Spots it though. Jonah P lurking off to the side. Won't be able to defend
5v4, attacks with another. Where's that?
Now you're seeing it. That is
Where's
a lot
that?
of util. Kitchen sink
Some heaven.
thrown and chucked over towards Sand. Nade in the hands of Jogamo just to buy him a bit of space.
Leaf.
Down towards drop it.
Jogamo again. Where? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
G2. Great question, Josh. How is this happening? Shock darts. I think
Defuse the bomb,
here
buddy.
at all, sticking to defuse all the way. The timing is just off on.
Created a weak site to hit. Only 2 players home, and King catches
I didn't follow
the
this
back of
round.
Jordan was back open. As much as the communication has been good, gaps in the planar setup. Jordan did not know that he was open to it. Still slowed down. There's 25 seconds left here, Josh. And still Leaf trying to be that playmaker. Drifted in and out up top of tower, just spotting the shoulders. This util flying forwards. Counter spam is ordered. It's Trent and Valorant saving the day for him and left back.
That's over. Wow.
Pushed to the brink.
It's a sad way
and
for it
pushed
to
back
end.
entirely.
Damn.
That's a map sealed up.